All right, guys, we're gonna do Mgtow Unplugged. Up next, alpha males suck really, really big dick. Until then, if you're in a relationship and you have sons, make sure you kiss and you hug your sons just as much as you kiss and you hug your daughters, okay? Make sure you give your son just as much tender, loving care as you do your daughters. It makes them stronger and they will appreciate it. All right? If you're in a bad relationship and you just broke up or you have been you broke up recently or going to break up, remember to own 50% of the relationship failure. You have to take 50%, at least 50% of the blame so you can start healing. Just take blame because you was a part of it too. So you have to take blame. Uh, Hell, take all the blame for. Doesn't matter who takes the blame. The more you blame someone for your problems, the worse it is. You have to take responsibility for your own actions. That's how you start to heal. I mean, as long as you're doing like some of these, you know, alpha males want you to do by calling women cunts and whores and bitches and hoes, that's not going to solve your problem. You're going to still have a problem. And I would like to see those same guys who say this pick a couple of words and go up to a couple of guys. I mean, you calling women bitches and hoes and cunts and whatever. I mean, whoo, who's that scared? You scaring a bunch of women? I mean, I don't understand that. The calling women bitches and hoes. What do that do? I mean, you calling women bitches, hoes, and cunts. I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, I don't get it. Call another guy those words to his face and see what happens. Then I would be impressed. I would be very impressed. You take those same words, go to a fucking guy that's your size, at least, a bigger, and say those same words to his face and see what happens then. I would like to see that. I mean, you're calling women that stuff. Wow, you're so big and strong. Jeez, get over it. Anyway, guys, so just be aware of these alpha males because they suck really, really big dick. Okay? And they are the ones who got this. They're the one who got this feminine movement started because they can't keep it in their pants. Who's in charge? Who's usually in charge? The alpha male, right? Isn't the alpha male usually in charge? That's what the alpha male prides itself on, being in charge. Well, how did this shit get passed through this alpha male who's in charge? I mean, you can't trust alpha males. The reason why this whole thing is going is because of alpha males. Because they cannot keep it in their pants. Now they're trying to take over this movement and trying to get you to be like them. Trying to get you to, simulate them. And I'll tell you, be aware of these alpha males. Because they only have two things that they want to do: control the situation and any cost. They don't give a shit about you. Just think back, junior high school, high school, just think back. Have they ever tried to get you laid? Okay. So just remember these alpha males. Just watch out for them, man. They the reason why we're in this movement, because of their bad practices has led us to this. Okay? Just remember that. All right? Okay. What's up next? Also, just understand that these guys want you to be an asshole like them because they have no personality. Only thing they got is a little testosterone going on. But you have personality. People like you. You can communicate with people and solve people problems. And people come to you for situations. Only thing the alpha male is good at is being the alpha male. Talking a lot of shit. That's the only thing they're good for. But the Bravo male cleans up the mess. He gets things working. He's really in control. But the alpha male got us thinking that we're not. Only thing that they got over us is a little bit more testosterone. That's it. Once you put this in there, with your smarts, your great looks, your communication skills, your social skills, you will put an alpha male to shame. The only thing you're missing is this, baby. So just remember that. You don't need no fucking alpha male. You don't need me. All you need is you. I'm just making this video for you to be aware of these alpha males, because they suck. Really, really big dick. Anyway, so just remember that, okay? Just remember, don't try to follow behind these alpha males. Bravo males are great. We are the organizer of the world. We keep everything going. We keep the papers flowing. And so just remember that. The alpha male is just trying to make you seem like you know one. And they try to get you to simulate them. But if you become an asshole like them, which is not your characteristics, then you get no vagina. And they get all the vagina. I mean, you're not getting the vagina now. What happens when you become an asshole? And you stay like you are, status quo, where you get no vagina ever. Guess who gets it all? Exactly. So be aware of motherfuckers who's trying to tell you to call women this and that and don't do this and don't do that when they getting all the vagina. Just be aware of that kind of shit. Don't let these alpha males play with your heads. Okay? You go and get you some vagina. Okay? And the way to that, baby, I'm telling you, I'm not going to steer you wrong. Look at this face. It's the face that only a mother can love. And I know. I was 248 pounds, and I listened to Dr. Berg. I have no association with this man. I just looked at his things on Dr. Eric Berg on YouTube, and I started following his program. I actually drank alcohol on this program, and he hates alcohol, so I have no affiliation with him, but he has a great program that I listen to, and I lost my weight. But what I want to tell you is Once you start putting on some muscle and toning up, and you don't even have to lift a weight, you can do it without weights. But once you start toning up, dude, I'm telling you, women are gonna. You can pick the woman you want, but I want to talk about that in another video that's gonna come up. But the key is getting yourself stop eating all that sugar, donuts, and tortillas and corn tortillas and all that sugar, processed sugar. You have to stop eating that. You have to get away from those video games. That's eating you right in your brain. Go for walks instead. Anyway, I'm not want to get back too much into that. I get it later. I get into that later in another video. But have confidence in yourself. I'm not trying to say don't look at nobody's videos, but just be aware of who the videos that you're listening to. And just realize that these guys, they like to use you know, their intimidation factors, whether it be their voice or their bodies. Don't let them intimidate you. Use your voice. Use your body. Start working on you. The number one thing to get a woman, and I say tone up, but it's all together with that, is working on yourself. That is the key. Working on yourself. All right, I don't want to take too much more of your time. Thank you very much. And remember this, alpha males suck really, really big dick. Until next time, Mgtow, Unplugged.